tonight. We got a protein shake, Red Bull, water, and down here we have snacks. Under my hat, got some liquid death. Got the green screen backpack. Most importantly is a full tank of gas. An upside to go on at this time of night is that I'm going to be without traffic for a good ways. And then another upside to going at this time of night is that I will get to experience sunrise in a new place, which I think is going to be pretty awesome. Oh boy, that's a lot of time. Something I do on virtually every road trip I ever go on. I'll take detours into town for these random towns that I go by. Sometimes they're random, sometimes they're like decently sized little places. First off, I'm Laramie, Wyoming. There's an abandoned concrete plant right on the way into town that's very cool. Up until literally last year, you could follow US 287, this highway, until you reached a town called Jeffrey City. Jeffrey City used to be a uranium mining town for the longest time, and it's been abandoned since, obviously, we don't really have a good uranium mining reason right now. It was a gorgeous ghost town for like years. They started tearing down a lot of the housing units in the last year, and I have like 2 videos I've ever taken there, and I'm sad that I didn't get a chance to take more with all the housing units still up. I've always wanted to play a show in Laramie because it's a college town. I think it's like the main college town. If there's anywhere in Wyoming where it would make sense for an EDM show to be thrown, I think Laramie would make the most sense. And on the right, we will see the Sinclair Oil Refinery. I think this is for the prison? That's more than just not parking there. God damn.
Searching economic opportunity or because of strife at home.
We're doing sunrise in Rock Springs, Wyoming. I had to go to Walmart because I had to drive really slow. What a gorgeous little sunrise. Yummy. We're going to Tylenol land. Have you ever been in a plane? When you're going up and down the elevation, you have that like sensation. Pressure builds up in your ears and then you pop and then it's all good. When I'm sick like this, especially with stuff that affects my sinuses, the pressure buildup happens, but it doesn't ever pop. And the only way I've ever figured out to get it to pop is to get saline solution and pour it up my nose and just hope and pray that that helps it. This ear is not popping and it drives me crazy. It makes me so very, very irritable when this happens. This always happens when I'm in Salt Lake City. I always get like this rolling cloud. Currently, I am uploading, doing it in a Walmart parking lot. Also, it is so hard to keep my window clean. Anti-snow stuff that they put out on the road.
That's not true. I see bees. There's a wild situation I believe is possible.
I might get told off for being here, but this is a cool old, like, Air Force barracks of some sort. Isn't that cool? It's old. And then this right behind me is an airfield, which I think a lot of this is also abandoned or not used. Cool old plane hangar. This place does tours. Very cool. Who the heck is that? Can I play here? And I'm curious if the businesses, like the regular businesses, also set themselves up over here because of the casinos or because like maybe the taxes are better? Dude, the mountain don't even fuck with this town. The mountain's making fun of the town.
That's the new hot thing. That shit's in Fruity Pebbles. These are the resolutions of like an 8-year-old.
I'm in a unique predicament. I'm looking for like a coffee shop vibe at like 7 p.m. Do you think it will be weird if I went to a strip club and just worked on videos? Well, this place looks really fancy. Okay, this is perfect. I'm gonna go get my backpack. These are my favorite things in the world. Goal today is to get to San Francisco and hopefully take a nap. I need to go get the car fixed. Bro, this antifreeze stuff is so bad. Made it back to Denver to fly back to San Francisco. Let's go.
That makes a new word meaning.
And then you go in and it's just fucking ham sandwich.
And it's just fucking deli sandwich.
The sheets of my cock.
Do you use the mower or the beard hedger?
Little legends. I realized that when we played a few years ago,
if I had gone into it more humbly and said, yeah, I've only played about...
Kill in America, the police kill at least 3 dogs a day.
Room tour of San Francisco. Bathroom, the tiniest closet of all time. The window was open before I got here, which is a little concerning. The lowest shower head of all time. Let's go. This is extremely European. That's the vibe I'm getting. Also, I've been trying to wipe my lens down a bit because I keep getting crud on it. A couple shots I noticed in the last video that had a bunch of crud on them, and I feel bad. Worked on a few more visuals before the show. Now we're gonna go find food. Why are you blue? Current goal is to find food before the show, without stepping in anything gross. I had some shitty food. We made like halal shit. Touring around, one of the things that I've noticed I like the least in a city is when the discrepancy between the lower class and the upper class is like super obvious, super distinct and further apart. When it feels like the top is struggling with everybody else, that's good. But when it feels like the top is trying to hide away from those who are struggling, that sucks. I know it's a basic observation, but it hurts to hold the camera that way. But I like these planters. I don't know what street this is, but this building here has just these planters that look like a community garden thing. Very nice. Also, something about that wealth disparity. I have to take into account, I'm a prime example of this. Sometimes I like to dress a little nice, you know, pretend like I got some upper class shit going on, but I'm also, in a lot of senses, really close to just being one of those people that was hanging out on the side of the street. So I guess I do have to give some grace to some of those people on that nicer looking street. Maybe they're also really close. And then I'm an extra dumbass, I passed the venue. What a gorgeous... Say hi.
It's a video, not a photo, by the way. I got it.
So we came with the system of like tap and double tap.
Ah.
Tap once for photos and double tap for video. I tapped him very clearly, double tap, and he went.
1, 2. San Francisco show turned out fucking amazing. Thank you to everybody who came. Y'all were so much fun. I didn't get a whole lot of behind the scenes because my camera wasn't battery on, it's about to die, and I didn't bring a replacement because I didn't want to bring a bunch of stuff with me. So, to the venue last night around 8:30, like a really mid chicken sandwich and some even worse pizza. Got to the venue around 8:30. Sound check was supposed to be 9, but I wasn't the only one that showed up early. Then at one point before doors opened, I went, oh, I forgot to put on deodorant. So I like ran down the street to a convenience store. Convenience store was closed. Ran the opposite way down the street to another convenience store. My time slot was 11 to midnight. Nico went on right after. It's a 21 plus show. So for those who don't know, if you're an artist playing a 21 plus show and you yourself are not 21, you just get escorted into the venue shortly before your set. You play your set and then you get kicked out, which kind of sucks. Oh. Got a hologram on top of it. Put an Acyan ad on it. The AI ads everywhere. Fancy. One thing about touring, never going to take the opportunity to explore a new place for granted. One of the greatest opportunities afforded to me, doing shows, constantly being able to try a new place, and I want to never take that for granted. If people of San Francisco have recommendations for things I should do next time I'm in San Francisco, give me them. I might post up in a different part of the city. Last day in San Francisco. One thing that I do when I'm visiting a new city, I typically try to buy something from a local skate shop. The other thing is I try to buy a new record. I've been trying to get more of these TikToks that have me in front of the green screen because the green screen videos are ones that people really like. And I've gone to 2 places now. Both of them I couldn't get close enough for it to be possible because the green screen is very heavy. And so I came across this nice rusty water tower. This is the first time in all my time in California where it has smelled like rural Colorado, which is actually, it's surprisingly comforting. Knowing my luck, I probably just drove by something that would be an insane explore, but because it's night and I've never been to Fresno before and I didn't do my research before, I didn't know it was there, and I'm gonna be sad. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but this sunset is so deeply red.
You from the roster?
Come on, Chet. It's pronounced Rasta.
I have made it to Los Angeles. Day, whatever today is. I made it! Show the people your new hat.
No, I'm gatekeeping.
Is this
For a mosh pit, like on the gram, make a man with a snake. Tell him what it is.
You didn't change or whatever.
No, not at all.
Tomorrow is my Friday, guys. That's a deep cut.
Different jacket on today. I got this shirt in San Francisco. I've had this jacket the whole time. I just haven't worn it yet. Gonna go to some abandoned ranch thing apparently, and then I'm gonna go to some live stream thing. Gonna do some studio session time. And then this is where the kids make the meme about the still water. I've had a dead camera for most of the day because I swapped the battery to a battery I thought was charging, and then the battery I thought was charging actually wasn't. We got some tacos. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that's the only one that isn't moving on. Yeah.
I can't, like, if I hold this out in front of me, it's got like that much space above me. I don't have a long enough arm. So if I just get a wider lens, I just need a wider lens, damn it. If I get a wider lens, I can see more around me. In the middle of the street, I'm a shadow man in the shadow government. Eating tacos everywhere we go.
Basically, I could harp about this thing for forever. I will probably.
I got to see the ocean.
Okay, no, we started the pod.
Yes. Just get on your bike, like get off the mic, like get out the line, like you cannot rhyme right. You ain't got bars, like no problem cars. I'm fucking it up, like room for the.
The sky looks like cotton candy. Yummy. We are going to find some donuts. My manager called my hotel a murder hotel. She saw pictures of it on the internet and thought that it was like evil or something. I think she thinks I'm like a hobo. This hotel's not bad. If the style of cameras changes a little bit over the coming days, it's because I've got somebody else behind camera. Now, the miserable part.
Yeah! Let's get the fuck out of this fucking traffic. Fuck LA airport.
If you guys want to make it cheap, I know she doesn't like it because she thinks it's a murder hotel.
Alright, so you're what?
24 tomorrow.
Tomorrow's his birthday.
We're not far from Rodeo. We can't afford a single thing on that entire street.
I can't afford anything anywhere, so I'll be right at home.
Weird gas station. What the heck? Beverly Hills. That's where we in Hollywood. It was like, and I'm gonna do that on my hotspot because I didn't figure out how to log into the Wi-Fi still.
The issue is that the right speaker, like the tweeter, isn't working.
We're gonna go find tacos and then
Happy birthday.
hey, birthday boy. That movie rips. It's Jimmy Kimmel Live. Oh, it's so early.
Why are we waking up at 7 in the morning?
Because we gotta get cameras. Traffic is so good, I want to be in it all the time. Chicken and waffles.
Nah, I can't do it either. You almost.
We're going iPhone cam because we're going on the Vegas Strip. You know what I learned today is not very fun. Walking down the Las Vegas Strip by yourself after you've been entirely drained of serotonin. The next day, after a show, it kind of hits how I've never had acid. The feeling I get, the light version of how people describe the day after tripping on acid. Taking a quick detour in St. George, Utah to go to a place to shoot some content. So I walked down the strip from where my hotel was. I walked like 5 miles. I went to Cane's. Little strategy for those of you who are traveling like me. Cross-reference your Uber from your Lyft, and then also try to pick up spots and drop off spots that are less popular. As I was walking, I was like, maybe it's time I try to head back now. I like looked at Ubers and Lyfts from one of the resorts. I think I was at like the Aria or something. As I was walking around, I was checking Uber prices, and it dropped from a $30 Uber being picked up at the Aria to a $15 Uber being picked up from Cane's. I think that might be a strat. Also, I picked the wait and save option because I was like, I can click the wait and save and then I can eat food while I'm waiting for it to find it. Because typically with Lyft, the estimate that they give you, they always give it on the higher end. And they were like, yeah, it's gonna take like 15 minutes. And then my Uber got there in 4 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I came out here and I'm so lucky it's dry right now. This ground is soft. Path in here was not very sturdy, but the content at this house. I don't have a whole lot of space left on the SD card. And importantly, I'm gonna try to do this in a few shots. All right, well, I don't have a whole lot of recording time left, but green screen video shot, they look pretty good. There's a old abandoned trailer house. If you ever find it, let me know. I doubt you will. I had to guess. This is a chicken coop. Doesn't smell like an outhouse, so. One of the most annoying things about this green screen is that it is so long. It is so unbelievably long. Just gotta keep on steady. Don't get stuck in the divot. I like how I was sweating my ass off recording those videos, but the side of this hill still has snow on it. Also, I was reminded we're in Mormon country because the gas station had no Red Bull.
How did you get so cute? Ouch, that's my finger. That hurts when you bite it.
Ow, I don't got any food. I'm sorry. Oh, you're following me, huh? Kitty was biting on my fingers, so the gas station lady gave them a little taquitos. Maybe Kitty will eat the taquitos. I don't know if taquitos are bad for cats, but the gas station lady said she was gonna throw those out anyways, so. Back in the cold. Very cool shot. Copper Mountain Basin at night. I could give you super night vision, but it would lower the frame rate a lot. Yeah. But oh my goodness, I'm looking through the camera. It looks like this to me.
Shit. Yeah. When you got the whole group giggling, I feel like he's gonna instantly die.
Oh, I'm gonna pull over to this person, see if they need help now. I don't know, they're just going slow. I would not do this as a semi, which I'm glad I keep seeing semis pulled over. It's my favorite town in the mountains. Idaho Springs. The Argo gold mine is here. Holy shit.